Hi everybody. I started taking down this 1988 Carrycot today to store it away, and I thought you might like to see me do that, so I quickly pushed the bits back in. It is so easy to do, and I thought I'd show you how I do it, and we can have a chat along the way. Hi, so it's the day after I filmed Tidy Up Tuesday in here, my craft room, and so I came back in to take down the Carrycot, and I thought I'd do a coffee and a chat. So I've got some really nice mugs, and my friend Sam, I thought I wasn't recording for a minute, my friend Sam bought me a really cute mug, and I was going to bring it up, but while I'm doing something it'll last longer to keep my coffee in my thermos cup. So I do have coffee in there. Need it this morning. So I woke up, I went to bed, didn't have a very good night, and I woke up and my head feels spacey. When my head feels like that, let me just pull the blind down. When my head feels like that, that's when I use distraction as a technique. Listen to it first of all, and acknowledge it, but acknowledge that there are not accurate thoughts and not helpful thoughts, they're dark thoughts. Acknowledge all of that and then distract into something else. So I'm sorry for the state of me. So I have got my pajamas on, although they're clean. I put them on this morning. Had a shower, had breakfast, and but we're not going out till later on today, so you're going to be seeing me with my Wonder Woman dressing gown, my stripy unmatching pajamas, but that is a reality. This is the real person that you see all the time. So yes, so this is a distraction opportunity. I need to so last night I put my doona up for sale, and it sold straight away to my friend, and so the Carrycot and the base there is going to go out in the shed, and it'll be perfectly fine, don't worry, it'll be perfectly fine out there. It folds up flat, so that's why I really wanted to show you how it went down. Total no complication whatsoever on the older designed pushchairs and prams. So then that'll go in there, and then we've ordered packing boxes so I can start packing up, wrapping up, sorting out. And as I do it, as I pack, the building work will start April and May, so we're not going to be in there till Christmas. But as I have fibro and PTSD and so many other things, it's a good idea to start making a start now. A little list stuff I don't want on eBay, or put stuff in a charity shop, and then when we move, it'll be done, won't it? So I don't want to leave it like till the last minute, and then if I'm in a flare I can't do it, so I'm going to do it that way. So we had two really good news this week, and it's a real bummer then that today I've woke up like this, but that is a reality of living with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Before Christmas, we paid the last of our mortgage payments. I know. So what happens over here, I don't know what happens in other countries, but over here, you get a mortgage, your lender takes your deeds to your house, because he's basically lending you the money and you're paying him back. So we then, we rung them up because they tried, it was a standing debit, so we paid every month. So we paid, and we increased it so that we could pay the mortgage off quicker. So before Christmas we had done that, but they tried to take like the mortgage payment out of our bank. So we were in the Outer Hebrides, Russ was on the phone trying to sort it out, and it was over Christmas and it was really, really complicated and everything. And then so it was all, so finally after a few days of phone calls to different various bods, we got our deeds back this week to our to this house. So that just feels so good. Can you imagine that? Paying your mortgage off. Yay! We have been trying really hard to, it's not putting all of our extra money in, because you've seen me buy stuff, haven't you? And that's my play money. What you haven't seen is Russ's having his play money. And he does have play money, believe me. I mean, he's got a toy in the garage, a man toy, that costs way more than I've got in both rooms that I've spent. So don't think that Russ doesn't have stuff as well. And so because there's like no chance of me going back to work, we wanted to pay the mortgage off so that when we moved, that was it. We own other properties which we rent out so that we have a rental income. And so all of that is our pension. Neither of us paid into private pensions, and which is like the law over here now. So, but back when I was working, you could opt out. I mean, you can still opt out, I think, now. But if you opt in, your employer has to match what you put in. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Russ does it. We obviously have to do it for our business. So, anyway. So yeah, was really good news. I'm so chuffed. I'm so thankful to be in this position. And because when I was, years ago when I was married, my girl's dad actually didn't pay the mortgage, and I didn't know until we got the letter saying that our house was being, do you call it foreclosed in America? Well, we call it repossessed. So because the bank, the mortgage lender has your deeds, they can repossess the house off of you. And I didn't know until that. And we had a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 10-year-old. We went to court, and we were given some time to sell the house, because we had quite a lot of equity in the house. So we were given the opportunity to sell the house, because all the lender wants to do is get back the outstanding amount that is owed on the house, the mortgage amount. So, and the judge did that. The first person that came to view the house, so the house was on really cheap on the market, bought the house. I was gutted. And so we moved, but you know, everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? So we moved. It was just a really, really stressful time being homeless. We were homeless with our kids. Anyway, that limped on. That marriage limped on for a few more years after that. A few more affairs and things. So then it ended. So I'm really thankful to be in this position, because I have always been the earner. Always been the wage earner. I was like, had the kids, had the girls, and I was full-time university in Bath, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away from where I lived. So I had to do that journey 4 days a week. And work. I worked evenings and weekends. So, and then to find that the mortgage wasn't being paid on top of affairs was just, anyway. So it's really, really wonderful to be in that position now. I'm so excited for the bungalow. We really wanted to get it paid off. So if you've watched my channel for a long time, you know we don't have exotic holidays and stuff like that either. I hardly go out, and well, Russ don't really works, and so it pays off in the end. And we've got the bungalow, and so this house will be rented when we move out. This house will then be rented, so that'll add our rental income onto it. So we've been in the bungalow that we're moving into, we bought last year, and so we've had that rental income to help pay off the mortgage. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's a bit of a bummer then to wake up today like this when Russell's home today. We're going to a 50th wedding anniversary celebration this afternoon. Though hopefully by distracting my mind, I can shift it. I can shift the thoughts and then get changed and go and have a lovely afternoon with our friends. 50 years, can you imagine being married? Well, some of you who are watching me probably could be getting on that way, but 50 years, wow. I reckon me and Russ probably would have killed each other, because me and Russ knew each other at school. In fact, when we were 14, we were girlfriend and boyfriend when we were 14 for about 18 months. When we left school, we started to see each other again, and then it fizzled out again. Basically, Russ comes from a loving mum, dad, sister, you know, the kind of family like that you dream about having, and a really posh big house. And I came from the smelliest, grossest, horriblest, dirtiest place. We don't want to talk about any more of that. So yeah, so then when we got together years later, he was like, oh, I wish I'd known all that stuff, you know, but then we were young and, you know, I just didn't feel good enough for anybody really. So things, that's what I think, that's how I believe things happen for a reason. So anyway, we've just had breakfast, and I'm going to dismantle this. I don't think there's anything else I was going to say. I want to talk to you about Ethan, but I won't do it in this video. If you've just popped it, Ethan is a Reborn doll that I changed from Emily into Ethan. I love Emily. I really loved the face, but I struggled. I mean, that instant draw, that instant interaction was there. But I loved the look of her, but I didn't love her. Her body never looked right to me. So then I changed the body, which was fine as Emily, because she had these like puffier dresses, so you didn't really notice the different shape. But now she's Ethan, so then I changed, like cut the hair, because I still like losing mega interest. So then I cut the hair, and I really like the kit as a boy. Is Kenzie by Sandy Faber, which I think is a boy, definitely is a boy. So he really looks like a boy. And then I changed. And now the body on the boy, because he wears like tighter tops and things, just don't look right. Anyway, so I've ordered another body. So I'm going to talk to you a bit about that in a separate video. So look out for that one. I've got Katie in here. She's sat in the high chair with the toys. And we're going to dismantle this now. So I'll turn you around. So as I said before, excuse me, I could go get changed, but I don't want to get changed. I'm getting changed this afternoon to go out, so I don't want to get changed now. Right, so Katie's here. Can you see her? Yes. Let's say I'm sat here in the high chair with some toys. £10 IKEA high chair. Bargain. Bargain. Let me just check you're recording. Yes, you're recording. Okay. So this is a 1988 Carrycot. And it is so easy. Let me go down here a bit. So first of all, you have to take the hood off. And the hood is attached. And now I'm going to bring it back up to you. Oh. Oh. That's what I'm trying to show you. Here, by some screws. So I've undone the screws. They're screwed on with these. I'll take the screws out. And then all you've got to do is tip the hood back, because it's in a clip back here, and just unclip it. Come here, unclip. Oh. There we go. See that clip on there? So that literally just clips into this little bit here. So I shall just pop the butterfly thingies on so we don't lose it. And I will store it like this, stood up. I mean, you can flatten it, but what will happen, what could happen in storage is you can get white lines, you know, and massive creases, so they take ages to come out. So I won't fold it. And yes, this was, so I've already done a video when I opened it, I think. This is the one I had when I had my first daughter. I was convinced I was having a boy, so I got one with a blue piping. It turned out I was having a girl. Da, 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 da. And this was really cheap, and I was 19 at the time, so that's that. There we go, take that clip off the end. Now to the body. I think I'm going to put you down a little bit lower. Let's try that instead. Yeah. So I'll put you a bit lower now. So inside, where's the other deeper? So how the pram, how it attaches so it doesn't fall off the frame is by these. It has two of these ties. They go, I'm not going to get it off. They go around there, go through. There's one either side. They need to come out, obviously, for me to take this off. This is the inside of it. So these sides, it just popper it on the top, two poppers along the top, and one popper on the bottom. I've already undone, so just pull them out. Oh, have I got the mattress in there? I'll take the mattress out. And then the same this side. I think the poppers went back on. Nope. Oh, I still got, there's like the dangly thing, look, I still got it on there. So we take that one out as well. And then it's got a wooden base, because really you're putting a baby in it, so the baby's going to add the gravity, add the heavy gravity as well to keep it in. So I'm just pulling out this hard base. And I bought this in Mothercare, but it was manufactured for Boots, which is where I get the mini club clothes. So I guess I've always liked that kind of thing. So, yeah. And there you go. It floats up. Not really sure how it goes from now. Oh, that's it. It goes in like that. That's the way to do it. Push it all in. And because this will stretch out, this will be fine, just like that. There we go. So it's portable as well to go in the car. The bottom's got kind of like a plasticky bottom as well. And then this bit, you just lift these two little rings, the protecting hook, and you just fold it over. Ta-da! There it is. So that is how I'm going to store it. So Grumps will carry that down for me later. I've got some really nice big dust sheets in the garage. I also don't want to fold this as well because this will get a big crease in it as well. Actually, on my Balmoral, where the lady who previously owned it had it like that so much, like this bit on the on it and that bit further back, it's got a crease now that goes along there. And it's really hard to get that crease out. I've tried and tried and tried. What you're meant to do is just roll it back so it doesn't get a crease. I think I'll put it in between those two, so you don't want a crease in that. Put that on the top. And bargain. Grumpy can store that for me. Let me show you. I'll turn you around so you can see. And there it is. So you see, it would have fitted in there. Fits in the back of the car and that for journeys. And so you would probably fold the hood down because you're only going on a short journey with the car. But actually, to store it away, I will keep the hood up. So then that'll be out of the way. Yeah, I'm so chuffed with. Where are you? There. So that's it. What I'm going to do now is load up some stuff on eBay because I have some stuff from where I sorted yesterday. I haven't put anything on eBay for quite a while, so that's good. Hey, you playing with the toys, missus? You playing with toys? She's so cute, aren't you? Hey, I'm really pleased with the changes that I made to her, and so that makes me frustrated with Ethan, really. Anyway, we won't talk about Ethan. Oh, I forgot the cardboard bit. Why didn't any of you remind me? Hey? And this is a string bag. I like to put a string bag on because in the 80s we used these ever such a lot, these string bags. So I will keep that with it actually. And these old hooks. The old grey one I took off was like the original. The lady had it with the pram. And this was also what I keep for one. What I kept on there because it's a thermos bag for when you like go on picnics and stuff like that. We'll have to do that, won't we? Soon. We'll have to do that soon. Hurry up, spring. We're waiting. We've probably got to have a bit of snow first, and then the spring can come. Yeah. Get rid of all the dead, and then we can start anew. Yeah, we've got a bit of bed hair going on, missus. I love my Reborns. I tell you, I don't know where I'd be without them. I really, really don't. Locked up somewhere, I should think. Hey? There we go. I was something else I was going to talk to you about, which is why I'm like umming and ahhing before I say goodbye. I don't know, got my eyes. Eyes look really baggy. I've got inverted psoriasis at the moment, and it's really bad, and all my eyes are all really dry. And all behind my ears and other creases. And there we go. That's it, missus. We'll get Grumpy to come and get that, and we can put it in the shed. Yes, we can. Actually, it's probably... Well, no, I'll just leave Russ to sort it out. Russ to sort it out for me. Anyway, shall we leave it there? Say thank you very much for watching, everybody. We hope you're having a good week. Not quite sure when this is going to come up, but we'll speak to you soon. Bye. Are you going to say bye to everybody? Hey, are you going to look? Because you were such a good girl when Mummy was doing that, weren't you? That's it. Hey, look. Say bye. Playing. Oh, you're playing with this, are you? He says, I'm playing, look, I'm playing with this. You are, you're playing with Snow White. Look at her little smile. Gives us something to smile about. Bye. Thanks for watching.